What's up, survivalists? Jason here. Today I'm going to do a VR for Cheap Survival's 100 subscriber giveaway. And I like doing little support videos for smaller channels and get their channel out there and known. So for his VR, he wanted us to show some cheap gear. And I'm pretty much all about cheap gear when I get the chance to do it, and likes to try new things. Well, these bandanas were pretty cheap. They're around $1, so that's pretty cheap, and I just made it into a little haversack. But the main cheap gear that I was really proud about was this. The sheath wasn't with it. Originally I made that sheath, and it's just a little tie-off type of a knife. That was actually my first sheath, but this knife right here was literally $8. It's a cheap little chopper. It's a really nice get into the wood type of chopper, and maybe good for chopping zombie heads off or something. Got a little chisel grind on here, gut hook, got a saw on the spine. You can see wood still in it. Really nice choil right here. So if you want to do some fine work as well, it's really nice. This paracord, it feels cheap, but it still gives it a pretty good grip on it. Had to redo the ends with the snake knot because they came apart, but it's still a really nice knife, or chopper knife, you know. So that was $8. That's pretty much a steal. And it didn't come with a box or a sheath to begin with, so I get why. He actually did a 20% off on it. It was really just 10, but it just gave it to me for $2 less. Another thing, one thing I recently got at the clearance of Hobby Lobby, just some burlap duct tape. This is just some really cheap duct tape. Let's see, 10 yards of it. Really cool design on it. I liked it. This one looks like a tarp. So if I want to duct tape a Mercy space blanket onto a tarp, I'll put this on there. Well, first I'll put the real duct tape and the strong stuff, and then I put this over that to just make it combine a little bit better, just so it doesn't look all messy and stuff like that. Let's see, another thing is something of outdoor products. This is a collapsible bag or backpack. I take this around a lot, and sometimes I put a bag inside of it. It was just a little sling bag, but the shoulder straps aren't big enough for my shoulders, so I put the sling bag inside of this, and it works pretty well. Only thing is, it's bad for the sweat on the back, but it's just 2 little compartments right here. Pretty decent. And the top one, I usually put just smaller stuff, of course. So it's a nice little bag, compacts to almost like a softball size. It's really nice. Let's see. Got this at a little rock and mineral show. I think I got it for $1.25, $1.50, something like that. My dog is looking for the reflection of this. She likes reflections. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get it. So, a neat little sun kit. Yes, it's a cheap one, but it's better than nothing. I've been wanting to get a little sewing kit. I already used most of the orange on there to make the haversack. The scissors are almost useless, and I added a little bit of needles in there and some safety pins in there. Let's see. Pretty much well known, really cheap knife. One of the Ozek Trail $2 or $1 knives. It's just one thumb stud on the for just right-handers. Lock back. I think everybody knows about these. They're really cheap, but I'd rather have this. Let's see, a great knife for on the cheap, and as John Caps call it, like inexpensive. Just a Santorin Mu. I think this is the 4077. Really nice cheap knife. I think it was around $7. It's a really nice knife. You love your reflections, don't you? I think most people know about these as well. Walmart $1 flashlights. They're really nice. I think they're about 9 lumens, but it's a really nice, durable. You could just rough it up in the dirt, whatever. It's still going to be really good. And it's a quick little light that you just grab out of the bag and just use. Let's see. This one I got Harbor Freight. It's just a little key knife. It's not as good as the SOG key knife, which is now on my EDC carabiner tool type of carrying thing. But I took this one off. You can see I did wear it down. It's really nice for what I used it for, just like opening up little packages, like food, snacks type of thing. So it worked out. And this one knife I find really cool. I think I got it for like 50 cents literally. And really nice knife. It's not really sharp though. Of course it's made in China. Wow. Did you see what happened? It literally just popped right out of there. Oh my god. Oh. That's almost like a ballistics knife now. Well, Leslie. That's funny. It just broke. And another thing is a hooded poncho. You could get these for about $1 really at Walmart. But you can never have too many of these. You can put this in the glove compartment of your car, truck, whatever. And it's just a good last resort type of thing to put over if you don't have a jacket or something. And the last thing that I found was quite a good deal were these gloves. There were 3 pair of these gloves for $10. They're the fitted grip gloves. They're really nice and grippy, as said. And it's like really good. You can see kind of an impact zone right here for the palm as well. It's really nice. I use these sometimes when I go out on my bike or something like that, or doing some yard work or something like that. And it seems pretty nice. I mean, like 3 of these for $10. That's a really good deal. I had a black one, which is now my bug out bag. These are just usually in my jacket that I usually have for the winter. And the orange pair I just gave to my dad. And it's a really nice pair. Even for just 2 of them, it's good for the price. So that's my cheap gear. I hope you got some good insight on some cool cheap gear. I can't believe that just broke out then. I've been literally playing with that for so long and I just broke. So I think that works quite well. But I think my favorite one is probably this little blade right here. So I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.